Welcome to ARFive Collectibles. Today I'm going to go through this sterling silver lot and pick out some items to list on eBay. If you find anything that you happen to like as I'm going through here, just note the timestamp and send me an email. I have my email on my YouTube account, so just go to the About page, or I'll link it in the thing below, and you can let me know that you liked something, and I'll either already have it listed on eBay or we can figure something out. I do only, if it's not on eBay, it's going to be PayPal only. I'm very reasonable on shipping, so typically, I don't know, around $5 or something like that for shipping, but most of my stuff is listed on eBay. Same name, ARFive Collectibles. So let's keep going with this. Just gonna set the whole tray aside. So here's a sterling silver torque. Let's maybe I gotta zoom. There we go. Let's zoom out on that a little bit. I might actually be keeping this so I can use it to display pendants and the like, but it is marked. It's marked 925 Mexico, and then there's a number on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Maybe it's visible right there. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little. I don't have the macro lens on right now, so, but it is marked Mexico. There's a very cool Marcasite bracelet. If we can get it nice and in focus for you. I keep moving it the wrong direction. I guess I'll get used to that. Very beautiful. Let me go get my magnifying glass. Alright, I'm armed with my magnifying glass and my loupe. I think I looked over this before, and there aren't any missing Marcasites. I'm just checking for that now. Nope, it's very nice. The only mark I can find on it is 925, so let's see if we can get it to focus on that. Right there. Let me just make sure this will close properly. And it does. Put it on the little bracelet sizer to see what size it is. And of course that's upside down. Maybe if I hold it this way. There we go. So it looks like about 6 3/4 at the about anyway. So be on the lookout for that one. That's very nice. Here's just a plain sterling silver cuff bangle. It is marked. Let me just take a look at it real quick here. It's another Mexico silver piece. Yeah, Mexico 925. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can get it to, whoops, wrong direction again. I'll figure that out eventually, but you can kind of see it's marked. There we go. You can see the mark there. Alright. Pretty plain, but if you like plain, that'll be the one for you. Sometimes it's just nice just to have something plain. So here it's on the necklace sizer, so it's about 7 3/4, but it can obviously, open up a little bit from that. Now this is a pretty nice item. That's a lot of silver on this. Should just do it like this maybe. There we go. That's better. That's not upside down now. Another sterling silver cuff. Cuff. Sorry. This is a necklace. Let me see. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to measure this, but here's a ruler. That is like not helpful at all, is it? Looks like here's the 5-inch mark right up here. I'll have to like later on put like a string around the edge or something to try to measure this, but of course there is a little bit of flexibility in this, and it's got a lot of marks on it. Let me just take a look at what the marks are. This one is marked with the letter SU and a circle. Mexico. Taxco, sterling silver 925. Here we can get the marks in there, you can see. There we go. And I believe the stone is probably just a, a glass crystal. But when I list this, I will test that beforehand, but that's what I'm sure that it is. Here's an older piece. Put it up like this. Spun silver, flower brooch. It's large. This is large. Statement piece. Let me just get the, here's the ruler. You can see kind of how big it is with the ruler. So it's pretty big. This piece, here's the back of it. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. So there we got the zoomed in portion. Here's the back of it. This one is not marked. Just kind of looking to see. Not marked. There's the front again. Nice piece. All right, here we got coin pearl with a this is a mother of pearl or abalone disc on a sterling chain. Let's see if we can move this into this shot a little bit better. Can we zoom out a little? There we go. Zoom out so we can see the whole thing. Put it this way. There we go. Very nice. Let's see, this is the type of chain that it's got. Let's see if we can get that to focus on for us. You can kind of see. Let me just check for some marks. I know the clasp has got mark 925. Don't really see any other. Maybe this. Oh yeah. Think so. This part that the mother of pearl goes into is like hinged on the bottom. So if you could get it off of this chain, so that's another question altogether, then that's how you would get this disc out of there. Maybe this part of it's got a mark. I am not seeing a mark on this. Anyway, let's get one of the necks. Put it on this. There we go. Put it on the white neck. Go back here. There we go. Put it on the white neck so you can kind of see what it would look like. Yes, that is not so good, is it? Bear with me a little bit. Anyway, oh, there we go. Very nice piece. That, let me know if you're interested in that. It'll be up on the eBay page eventually. A sterling silver spoon, nothing so exciting about that. It is marked with, it's got 3 hallmarks on it. I'll have to look this up. Pattern 1904 sterling. So this is probably an antique spoon of some sort. I'm not sure if anybody actually does anything with these anymore, if anybody's actually looking for the patterns. My hunch is what people do with these is they try to find them for cheap, and then they sell them for scrap, which is kind of sad. And here we have another, this appears to be an abalone disc on this. Let's just kind of lay it down. These are, what are they? Hold on. Yep, these are pearls, it looks like. Yep. I will have to, I'm not like an expert on pearls, so I will have to look these up. Here's, let's put this on the, well, I didn't get the length on that other necklace, so sorry about that. But if you are interested in anything and have any more questions, then you can just send me an email. And I'll have, once again, I'll have that email in the box down below the video. So this is abalone disc with these black pearls, which are probably, I'll have to look that up, not being a pearl expert. Let me just take a look at this clasp here. Mark 925. And the bail for the that is also mark 925. No other markings that I could see. Let's get a, let's put another light on here too. There we go. Move this light over here. Get a little bit more light to work with. Okay. I don't know if that's really helping. We'll put it over here. Okay. All right. Let's just get the tape measure. Get you the measurement of the necklace, which is going to be roughly, it looks like 16 inches, and then you can see the size of this disc is about 2 inches. So we'll zoom in on that. Now you can kind of really see the color. Yep, this is just another very nice piece. I'll have better pictures on my listing, so make sure to check those out. And here we've got a sterling silver cuff, kind of like a storyteller cuff. There it is like that. We'll put it in on the bracelet sizer in a second to give you an idea of what it looks like. There it is. Let's zoom in on it. Very nice. Put it up here where you can see it a little bit better. And I'm sure these symbols all mean something. I will have to look to see what tribe this, or group this is associated with, but it does have a mark. Let me just check that. It looks like a clover with DMH in it. And there's like 3 other letters on there. I will also make sure to test this one because it's not marked 925 or anything, but anyway, let's put it on the, and of course you have some adjustability with this one, so here's the size of it. Let's get that in focus a little bit better. There you go. There's the size. Of course it is somewhat adjustable. And here's a Zuni. I think these, I'm trying to remember which one this one's called, if it's a Thunderbird or there's another name for it, but I'll look that up. But here you can see it a little bit better. Darling. Doesn't have a maker's mark on the back, but you know, a lot of these don't. So that's what it looks like on the back. And get the ruler out. And we can see there's the size, about 1.5 inches. No damage at all on any of the inlaid pieces. Very nice. There's another Zuni piece. I'll flip it that way for you guys. And that is a Kachina. I think that's what it's called. And this one is also not marked. So put it down there. Not marked. Actually, I wonder if I put this on here, if it would be easier to see. There we go, except for it's still upside down. There you go. So you can see it's not marked. Flip it up over like that. Really cute little item. No damage to any of the inlays on that one. Let's put it down next to the ruler. About 1.5 inches. Another cute little Zuni item. Here, this one is a pendant. It's somewhat large with natural elements. Let me see, it looks like I'll have to back up a little bit on this and get it all into the frame. Make sure we're, I'll have to take a little bit closer, but that looks like a leaf, and this could be like some little piece of wood or something in here. It doesn't seem like it's a stone. Could like be ebony. It's a dark colored wood, and it is marked. Let me take a look at it. It is marked Indonesia 925, so it could be native plants of Indonesia. And it's got another little mark here. Let me see if I can see it. I can't really make that out, but here's what the construction on the back looks like. Nice big bail, so you could put it on a torque or a chain. Torque or a chain on this one. Let's get the ruler. About 3 inches. we got the ruler. We got a pair of screw back earrings. See, here's the size of them. Let me zoom in a little bit. And these are, they're just marked sterling on the end of the, right on the end of the screw back. I don't see any other markings on these. But these are very cool. They're roses. So here's what they look like. Very nice, very pretty. Not overly heavy either. Which the other thing is, when I've got sterling silver items, I also do include in my listing a picture of them on the scale in case you want to know how many grams of silver that is. Let me see. Oh, this is a cool item. Now we've got, we'll put this up here on. This is a bracelet. It's crescent moon or man in the moon or something like that. I don't know what you would call it. I know I'm putting it on the neck, but it's a bracelet. Just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Here's the one end of the clasp. There's the other. You can kind of see that. Let me just, it's marked. Let me just take a look at that. Marks. Each one of these links is actually marked, as you can see right there a little bit. And it looks, hopefully one of them is pretty cool. Well, I gotta take that back. One of them, it's like every other, two of these links are marked. Let me just take the loop and see if I can see. This is Mexico 925, and then there's some other letters. Let me just get let's make sure the closure functions, and it does. It's kind of a nice little closure there on this one. And let's get the bracelet measurer. Here's the bracelet measurer. You can see the size of that. So it looks like right at about 7 inches, maybe a smidge bigger. There we go. Kind of cool item. Let's see those. All right, here is, it's a little compartment. I don't know if they call these like a poison pill necklace or something, but here's what it looks like. And kind of get this all in the get this all in the frame here. And let's take a look at the back of it. The back of it is marked 925, and the back is what comes off here, so it is not hinged or anything. So here it is with the back off. You can see what that looks like. And make sure that I put this back on here correctly, just in case it's fussy. Okay, there we go. And it's a pretty, as you can tell, a fine chain. Kind of like a lamp cord chain, but very fine. And then the chain is marked AC89, something like that. I'll have to take, make sure to take a much closer look at this when I'm actually taking the pictures for the listings. And it has a blue stone, so I can't really say for sure if that is genuine turquoise or not. But let's get a length on the necklace that it comes with. Let's just see here. I'll get that for you. The chain is about 19 inches. So that's that one. another, along the kind of same lines, here's another little compartment pendant. Little pieces of coral and turquoise. Can't say for sure if that's real. I'll have to take a deeper dive into that. And there's the back of it. That back is marked 925. Well, it does have some letters on it. I don't know if I can get those right now. Let me see. Okay. It says 925 Nepal. So probably a tourist piece. Here's the inside. It's, you know, a little container so you can put something into it. Oh, nice little vintage piece. All right, here's another silver ball bead necklace coming up here. Let's see. Oh, we gotta zoom out with the camera here. Here's silver ball bead necklace. And as you can see, let's see if I can just zoom in on just the center part of it, and then we can kind of look at every little detail. So it's got that center larger ball and the littler balls, and this is all on a sterling chain. And here is the closure, what that looks like. Looks like like that. So just, and of course silver is a little bit malleable, but so you could adjust that. There's one half of it, there's the other half of it. Let me just see if there's any marks. I'm like not seeing any marks on this, so of course I would also test this to make sure that it's silver before I say that it is for sure. But it appears to be to me. And let me see, here we go. So we're at about 16 inches. Oh, there. Yep. Cool vintage piece. We're doing necklaces we've got of this stunning, and I suppose it's all, nope, actually. And we've got the, this is what's called liquid silver. So it's liquid silver with a, you know, Native American themed pendant on it. And it looks like we're at about 19 inches for the necklace. It's also got an extender, about another 3-inch extender or thereabouts. It's got an extender. Let's put this on here. I could use a darker colored neck, but sometimes that just makes it look really harsh. But just so you can kind of see what it would look like on. There's the pendant, very nice. Just zoom out a little bit. There we go. So that's what it looks like there. I'll zoom back in. So this doesn't have much tarnish, which would indicate it's a newer piece to me. Let's take a look at the back of it. Beautiful inlay work on this. Let me just look at it. Yeah, all in perfect condition. Native themed pendant here. Let's see, it does have a maker's mark on the back. Let me see. Get the loop here. Okay, it says 925, and then there is a mark on here, and I'll have to look and see who this is, but Can't really think offhand who the name of the designer on this piece, but clearly marked on the back, and that'll be in the listing. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And on to the earrings. Let me see here. I'm gonna pull this thing out of here maybe. Or I can just stick them on here. For pierced ears, they're kind of these little comma-shaped things. You can just kind of see what they look like. We'll turn it the other way. Let's see, maybe I need to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that's not going so hot, is it? There we go. A little better. All right. I don't have any backs for these. Here's what they look like. Let's get the ruler. The ruler, is that upside down? Yep. The ruler's kind of upside down. So they're about 1.5 inches. No markings anywhere. I will double check to make sure these are sterling, but they look like they are. They're hollow, so they don't weigh a lot. All right. Oh, here's another cute little bracelet. This up on here so we can get it a little bit closer to the camera so you can kind of see, zoom in on it as much as I can. Each one of these things are these little flowers, and they've got like a clear rhinestone or a clear crystal. So I'll double check that before I list them, but I'm guessing that they're probably, just clear rhinestones. And it's got this type. Let me take a look at this. I can see from here there's some writing on it, so up 925. Just make sure this functions as intended. Put it together, and let's get our bracelet and sizer. Alright, there you go. Right about 7 inches, it looks like. Eventually I'll get the movement right. To bear with me, this is my first time doing one of these videos, and I keep getting the movement backwards. So thank you for stopping by, and be on the lookout for episode number 2. I had too many items to fit into one video. It was getting to be about an hour long, so that seemed like it would be too long. So if you've made it to the end, thank you so much for stopping by.